Ready for Christmas, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you!
Aye, aye, Captain!
Oh!
Ladies and gentlemen, you want to talk about the best Christmas special that's ever been aired? It is by far the Christmas Who from the year 2000. Now, these early seasons of SpongeBob is exactly why SpongeBob has become such a cultural phenomenon. Because trust me, if the seasons that are airing now were airing back in 1999, 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, people would just be sitting in their rooms with their friends one day and just be like, hey, remember that shit? Remember that? Remember that show? It'd be like kind of like Mr. Meaty nowadays. And Christmas Who is by far one of the most memorable episodes for people that grew up with classic SpongeBob. And I mean, for good reason. I mean, there's so many just fucking hilarious moments in this episode that people still quote today.
Tell me more about this Christmas.
Name and address withheld. First Christmas is this Christmas.
His favorite underpants.
What's that? 3 bells! Well, we all know what 3 bells means.
Free ice cream!
No, you silly livers.
And don't forget the fact that Santa seems like he's fucking high. And plus, can we just take a second to talk about Patchy? I mean, this is his first appearance in the show, and I don't think this episode would be nearly as remembered without him and Potty. I mean, they're just so goofy, and like their chemistry together. I mean, it's unmatchable, and I like the purposely like low budget sort of like a home video quality of it, which really sells the comedy.
Hear the story of SpongeBob's very first Christmas.
Squawk.
Potty! They don't mean cookie dough!
And I love how they don't even try to hide Potty's streams and the constant fourth wall breaks. Like, something you might not pick up on is that if you rewatch this episode back and these episodes with Patchy, like the house party and, you know, the crazy caveman and robot episode, you'll see that his eye patch and Hook keep constantly changing hands. And then in this episode, they just straight up pull the puppeteer down from the ceiling that's operating Potty.
My fine feathered little neck pain.
And, of course, the song.
It's shaping up to be a wonderful holiday, not your normal average everyday.
Sounds like someone felled my old coral tree. SpongeBob, Patrick, why'd you do this to me?
The world feels like it's in Loverly.
Go away before I harm you bodily.
This Christmas feels like the very first Christmas to me. There'll be shopping, decorating, and plenty of snow. Hey, Patrick, who's that under the mistletoe?
What? Who, me? Would you look at the time I should go?
People seem a little more brotherly. Here's a special something to you from me.
Even all the trash on Christmas, it smells so sweetly. This Christmas feels like the very first Christmas to me.
What do you want? Can't you see that I'm busy?
Step outside, we've got something for you to see.
SpongeBob, take this stuff down immediately.
Chestnuts roasting and burns in the 3rd degree.
Tonight things are as good as they seem to be. A star on top will complete all the scenery.
This Christmas feels like the very first Christmas to me.
This Christmas feels like the very first Christmas to me.
And yes, I just played that song in its entirety because it deserved it. And if Viacom has a problem, they can go the fuck up. And to me, that's the magic of early SpongeBob, because early SpongeBob was just so well written. You had Dan Povenmire, the writer of Phineas and Ferb and Family Guy. Isn't that crazy, the fact that Family Guy and SpongeBob had the same writer at one point? And the fact that not only was it well written, let me see, H. Greenblatt, the creator of Chowder, I mean, all these amazing writers, and Hillenburg took a first-hand approach to the writing as well, but also just the fact that you could tell they're just having so much fun making the show. Like Tom Kenny said, it was just such a fucking blast, and that comes through in each episode that you see, and I think that's the magic of these early seasons, and also just the message of this episode. I mean, it's the perfect formula. I mean, SpongeBob, of course. I mean, Squidward, of course, is the perfect Scrooge-like character. You know, he has that similar appearance. You know, the curmudgeon, and of course, SpongeBob always that beam of light, the optimism. You know, embraces the Christmas spirit and the festivities, and the fact that it shows again that Squidward does care for SpongeBob in the end. I mean, he feels so bad when he humiliates SpongeBob, and SpongeBob is legitimately guilty after SpongeBob gave him a present, and it's very touching, and it shows that Squidward, throughout these early seasons, does care for SpongeBob.
What? Why, it looks like a clarinet. It smells like one, too. Handcrafted out of driftwood. And it's even got my name on it. What's this? Wow! This is the greatest gift I have ever gotten.
And yes, there are many other cartoons that have epic Christmas specials that, you know, it's become kind of a holiday tradition to go back and rewatch. And there are many other specials like Christmas Who that do stand the test of time, and people still talk about today, and I even like the other Christmas special that SpongeBob did, the stop motion. It was an amazing departure animation-wise. Writing-wise, I don't think it was as strong as Christmas Who. And music-wise, if I'm being honest, I mean, that song we just heard earlier is way better than that.
Oh, Santa, Santa, Santa has his jolly little eyes on me. La 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 la.
But just look at the touching note this episode ends on.
Huh? What's this?
Dear Squidward, thanks for all your help. You've been a real good boy this year. Warm regards, Santa Claus.
And that is why Christmas Who is the best Christmas special in the world.
SpongeBob Christmas Special.